Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Long Night, Episode 1. I'm Kamchak Fisco. Come join me for a spooky adventure. Alright, we're already here. Let's go upstairs, I guess. Nope, wrong room. So it must be the third one. Okay, so the third one goes upstairs. So this is the attic. Okay, what do we have here? Can I even look at anything over here? Oh, it's the... So there's three pieces to these. So it was the wolf, the eagle, and then the fish, right? So is the top the fish, the middle is the eagle, and the bottom is the wolf, right? Because that's the order of the story that happened? Who could be living in the owner's attic? Anybody? I mean, secret files on weird unsolved cases, but they've got nothing to do with the camp. It looks like the case notes from the investigation. From an investigation. Maybe I should have a look. Report 1, January 1997. The Long Night Camp has been a scene over the years for numerous unexplained deaths. I can guess why. Human losses as of today account for around a dozen individuals. Each time, it is an adolescent who dies under mysterious circumstances. Previous investigators have all concluded that a heart attack was responsible, and one of them, aware and worried about the number of victims, had brought in scientific experts to determine whether or not there might have been something in the air or the water that could have affected these teenagers. That could be affecting these teenagers. An expert report ruled out any environmental variables as cause of death. The investigation is closed, and nobody has been able to explain the strange deaths of these innocent teenagers. Report 2. Wait, how many do we have? 6 reports, okay. I've consulted the archives of the medical examiner and have checked each of his reports regarding the missing children. The conclusion of each of these cases, I've always found the same verdict. Cause of death, heart attack, which a ghost would cause. I have, of course, requested access to these children's medical files, and none of them have any known heart conditions. I questioned a cardiologist about it who, when I showed him the different cases in question, could not believe it. He assured me that with no history of heart problems, there was no reason why these young people would suffer a fatal heart attack. When I told him all these incidents had occurred in the same place, the Long Night Camp, he assured me that a common denominator in all these cases was unlikely to be their physiological health. I am now convinced that somebody or something has played a role in the death of these teenagers. My own suspicions lie with the camp owner and Native American community in general. Wow! Bigoted much? I cannot explain it, but I have a feeling they know more than I do about what's been happening at the Long Night Camp. The owner may know something, but blaming the whole Native American community? Really, dude? I meant to read the rest of this. This poor guy was completely taken in by the owner. Well, I can meet him and tell him what really happened. Let's go read the documents. I forgot to read the other 4. FBI reports, huh? Report 3, June 1997. I went to the camp owner to interrogate him. He was very cooperative and even invited me to stay with him to help with my investigation. I discussed the various mysterious deaths with him, and he seemed to be very upset at having to revisit visibly painful memories. He has, moreover, mentioned Samantha. Apparently, he remembers me and my distress following her disappearance. Furthermore, I was amazed to learn how concerned he was for the life of his clients. For each of the victims' families, he had specific memories of their habits, their relationships. With this information, I was able to strengthen the belief that each of these children came from a different family environment and had equally individual social behaviors. I could see myself increasingly feeling the need to think outside of the rigid rules of science and rationality to try and understand what happened and what may happen here again. As soon as I got my chance, I searched through Mr. Goodensnake's house, the camp owner, but I didn't find anything suspicious. Maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree with my theory about Native American community. You don't say. Perhaps the truth lies elsewhere. Report 4, November 1997. Last night, Mr. Goodensnake got a little bit tipsy and started telling me things to confirm my theory about unexplained phenomena. According to him, his people have met with aliens. A very long time ago, it is believed something came down from the sky and landed near an Indian camp. Native American dude. And living beings from another world supposedly came to meet Mr. Goodensnake's ancestors. When I expressed doubts about his story, the camp owner went to get a piece of stone that seemed to be very old. On its smooth surface, primitive characters had been carved. The carving was crude, but we could clearly make out the two being humans with their arms raised to the sky. They were opposite of a being with an enormous oval head and very long arms. Behind the alien, a flying saucer completed the scene. Whilst I couldn't believe my eyes, Mr. Goodensnake told me that it was one of his tribe's treasures, and that it was as old as the first men. I've made a reproduction of the engraving, which you can find attached to this report. I'm sure I'm on the right track, onto something that could revolutionize the way we see our planet and the universe around us. Really? This from an FBI agent? Okay. I mean, he's not Fox Mulder, good grief. At the time of the writing, the stars are shining brightly. I think I'll go and scout around the camp. Maybe with a bit of luck, I'll bear witness to the encounter of the third kind. Report 5, December 1997. It's been more than a week since I started looking for even the slightest hint confirming the presence of aliens at the long night camping site. Up until now, I haven't found anything conclusive, but nevertheless, my gut feeling is that I'm getting closer to the answer. My superior doesn't approve of my obstinacy and wants me to return to Washington, but that's out of the question. I'd rather lose my badge than give up when I'm so close. I've carried on discussing it with Mr. Goodensnake, who encourages me to get to the bottom of it. He spoke to me about my sister, of her disappearance and the sadness he felt for this innocent child. I was touched by the compassion shown by the old Native American, whose beliefs, it turned out, lie closer to my own than of the scientific and rational world. Recently, he spoke to me about a theory that each human being possesses two souls, one that is attached to the body and the other to the mind. The former is believed to be mortal, whereas the latter, well, that's a mystery. I'm not a big fan of religious theories regarding life and death. The idea that human beings are machines that suddenly stop working, and that nothing of them remains but memories held by those nearest to us, I don't see how that can be possible. Report 6, August 1998. I saw her. I can't believe what I'm thinking and writing. I can't believe what I'm thinking and writing, but I definitely saw her. After months of wandering around aimlessly in this Native American territory, I finally found her. She was there, not far from the abandoned chalet where the kids from camp usually hang out. I remember she used to go there when she was still part of our world. Now she's passed into the world of spirits and her soul is trapped within this camp. When I told Goodensnake, he confirmed my idea that it must be the soul attached to her spirit that couldn't escape from this earth. According to him, sometimes the soul can stay behind like this and wait for the loved one so they can pass to the other side. He told me that's what had happened to his grandmother. Her soul refused to leave and join the Great Spirit until her husband joined her. When death came to Goodensnake's grandfather's body, he saw his wife, who was waiting by his bed, to leave with him. I told Goodensnake that I was going to speak to my sister. Of course, he tried to stop me, claiming that it was dangerous for me, that the living should keep their distance from this sort of thing, but he underestimated my determination. Tonight I'm going to go back to the abandoned chalet and find Samantha. So is this his sister? I don't know. I'm not sure who the ghost is. Maybe this place is just pulling in ghosts. I don't know. I need to believe. Personally, I'm not a big fan of these fake photos. Even though I would still like to believe, like Dewey, that the Megalodon is still amongst us. The Megalodon specifically, huh? Can I click on the... Apparently I have to be on this side to look at them. Okay. This must be the guy who lives here with a young girl. Maybe his daughter or his sister? That would be the FBI agent. Pick up the drawing? Okay. Can't go over there, but there's a magazine over here, it looks like. Busty Native Beauty. Wow, seriously? Bit of light reading to combat the loneliness? I don't think so. Wow. That is so messed up. Okay. Can't go there, but we did already align it, so... If it's according to the story, I think we have it right. We just need to go change the other two that are further down. So this one should be the eagle. And the bottom one should be the wolf. Assuming we have this right. Yeah, that's the door we never went into. Yeah, right now it's on the cat. You go to the wolf. Okay, I don't think I've gone in that door, but I want to save really quick, because we have done quite a few things in here, and I don't want something to suddenly happen and we lose all progress. That would suck. Did I already go in here? I don't remember. Oh my god, she's right there. What the hell? She's right flipping there, man! What the hell? Okay, that's not her. What the frick? What an ugly doll. Certainly creepy, I'll give it that. I thought that was her waiting for us. Apparently it's the owner's mom. We never met, but by the look of her, she's likely wore the pants in the house. Nita. Interesting. Okay. Bow and arrows. Is this just artifacts? We don't even get to have any kind of prompt about them? Interesting. That's kind of weird. The owner seems to take his role of keeping memories alive seriously at this museum. I was gonna say, finally, some kind of comment. These are strange stones. What could they be used for? The fifth element. I mean, those are obviously the stones from the fifth element. Air, wind, water, fire. I mean, come on, man. Once he left his territory, he ended up face to face with a mischievous-looking lynx. The wolf prepared himself for a fight, standing firm on his hind paws. But the cat didn't want any trouble. He asked the wolf what he was looking for outside of his territory, far from his family. I want to go to the end of the world so I can distinguish myself from others with my great knowledge. The lynx thought about it for a while, his eyes lost in the clouds that were carpeting the sky, as if looking for an answer. Finally, he told the wolf, Your destiny can be found to the north. Go and learn about the limits of your existence. So is it supposed to be lynx, eagle? Well, I had it at lynx the first time. Portrait of the grandmother, Enolia. Family seems to be very important to the owner. Yeah, we know that. We read it in the journal. That is so creepy that that looks like her. That is so creepy that it looks like her. So would it be the things he ran into? Do I have them backwards? Do I need to invert them or something? Oh god, what the fuck? The doll is following us now? No! Not okay! That is creepy as hell! Is there anything down here? Oh, so it would be the wolf down here. Seems to be stuck and won't move. So the first one would be the... She has a knife behind her back, dude. So we can't move it. Wait, if it's stuck, how do we move it? Is there something in my inventory I can... I don't have anything I can use. Huh. So how do I unstick it then? Strange. Yeah, dude, the doll is freaking following you now. I should not have gone into that room with the doll. That is so freaking creepy. I'm gonna make a new save in case that somehow bites us in the ass. How do you not notice the doll everywhere, dude? Seriously. Are you that oblivious? So do we go back upstairs now that the doll is following us? Is that what I needed to do, was trigger the doll? So the doll is in every room we go into, it looks like. Lying down in a pool of blood. Oh, that is creepy. I'll check upstairs last. Yeah, see, she's got a frickin' knife, dude. So the bottom one has to be moved to be, the wolf, I think. If the story holds true to the pattern, assuming I have the pattern right and I don't have it backwards. Alright, so she's sitting in the chair chilling. Looks like she wants a hug. Alright, so... Seriously, how is our character not noticing this? I mean, how? Alright, let's go upstairs. So... What? We have to find a way to unstick it, but I don't know how. Yeah, she looks like she's there ready to stab you, dude. Seriously? Oh wait, we never actually went into the bedroom to see what her pose was there. Okay, where are you in this room? She doesn't actually show up in this room? Interesting. Alright, so... We can't interact with the doll, even though he should be having some kind of reaction to the fact that the doll is freaking everywhere. I don't know how he's not commenting on that. Okay, so... Is she back in the original room now that she's following us? God, that doll following us is making my skin crawl. I'm not gonna lie, that is creepy. You got nothing to say about the doll not being in the room anymore, huh? Nothing? Nothing, huh? Dude, seriously? What is wrong with you, man? My personal thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in. You all are awesome viewers. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. It means a lot to me, and I do hope you enjoy it. So you take care of yourselves. If you want to see more of me, queue up a video on the list, or stay tuned for more. Feel free to leave a comment below, and please remember to take that like button if you enjoyed the video. In the meantime, fare thee well, everyone.